Yeah, hello people, it's Taiwo once again, and I'll be your host for today. I hope you love me. All right, so if you do love me, tell me in the comment section. Okay, so today we'll be looking at typography. Okay, although we'll be looking at the rudiments. Okay, not really in depth, but when we get to the practical, you'll see how we're going to apply these things we'll be learning. Typography is wide, okay? We cannot learn that, but we need to know the basics. Okay, so please follow me as we take a ride. All right, so it when it comes to typography, it's sometimes very tasking, okay? Sometimes very tasking, okay? But we are just going to look at with some simple rules, okay? We should have no or less issues with our typography, and our project will look good. So graphic design are meaningless if they aren't well equipped with typography. Okay, the use of typography elements has an overwhelming presence, especially in the text-based design. For graphic designer, the use of typeface is crucial to create a message for viewers or the target audience. Don't forget, your design is going to send a message. Your design has a message it wants to pass. Okay, every of these elements we're talking about must work hand in hand to communicate that message. Okay, so also is your typography. Your typography must communicate your message properly. So depending on the kind of message you want to pass, the type of message you want to pass will determine the kind of typography you are going to use. Okay, so just follow me as we move on. All right, so what is typography itself? At the basic level, typography is art that involves arranging a typeface, okay, in various combinations of fonts, size, and spacing. All right, typography is the art that involves arranging a typeface. Now we're going to look at the difference between typeface and font. Okay, so we're gonna look at that. So when we get to practical, you see that practically for yourself. So I'll be reverting to everything we're learning right now. So typeface, okay, we're looking at typeface, difference between typeface and font. Typeface refers to creating the text style such as Arial. You know, the typeface is a family of the font. So we can say, okay, Arial is a typeface, okay? Arial is a typeface, but the font under this Arial, so under the typeface, we have the fonts, okay, which is the width. We have Arial thin, Arial bold, and the like. So those ones are the fonts. I don't know if you get that. If you do understand, please write in the comment section that I understand. So Arial is the typeface. That's the name of the font, or say the font family is the typeface, while font is refers to the width, okay, the width, the style of the typeface, and it's a graphic representation of text characters. Okay, font are about the width and the height of the typeface, and is referred to as its style. Okay, so I believe I've been able to justify that. Okay, so now typography, like I said, is very wide. Okay, You can use typography. If you understand typography very well, it can be used just for, you can use typography as a logo. There are different types of logo, okay? You have the text-based logo, all right? So, or the typography-based logo. Look at this. This is one. These are some typography-based logos. So, understanding typography would help you a lot. So you can, even beyond this class, research more on typography. So let's look at typefaces. Okay, there are three basic kind of typefaces. Three basic types of typefaces. You have the serif, you have the sans serif, and we have the decorative. So we'll be looking at each of these. Okay, so the serif. Now, if you look at the serif here, you notice that it has, let me use the word tail. It has a tail. It has a basement. Okay, and examples of such fonts are the Time New Roman rather. We have the Jaramond. We have the Baskerville. We have the Georgia. All right, all these kind of fonts, all these fonts rather, are serif fonts. Okay, they are serif fonts. While sans serif are fonts that does not have this little thing here. Okay, it doesn't have this little, let me use the word tail. Okay, just in a layman word. Okay, it doesn't have that. And the meaning of sans means none. Okay, it means without, rather. It means without. So it means without these things, this extension, or how do I put it now? The tail, like I said. Okay, an example of sans serif are area, vertical, proxima nova. We have the futura, and we have the calibre. So all these fonts are sans serif fonts. Okay, now this serif fonts is best used for print. Okay, for books. If you look at books, especially foreign books, they use this serif fonts. This serif font is used for print, basically. All right. So, and sans serif is used for projects that are to be seen or viewed on screen. All right. So, and the third type of typeface is the decorative. So everything outside this is decorative font. Okay, look at the serif font in design. Okay, look at this. This is a serif font. You can see having the base. You can see it here, also here. Okay, and this is a sans serif font in the design. This is a logo, D and G. Okay, look at it on this project. All right, so another very important thing you need to note is that in your project you should not use more than one. Oh, sorry, I said more than one. Don't use more than two. Okay, typeface or fonts rather. Do not use more than two fonts. Okay, at worst use three. Okay, when you have too much of fonts in your design, it makes it too busy and it disrupts the message your design is trying to pass. Okay, so you don't use too much of font in your design. Okay, so at most, like I said, use three, but it is better when you use just two. Okay, when you use just two in your project. So I believe you have learned something new today. And that will be all for now. If you have any question, do well to hit me up in the comment section or in the WhatsApp group. I would definitely be glad to give answers to your questions. Thank you so much for joining in today. Till we meet again in the next class, take care of yourself. Bye.